What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, King Tyson. I'm back. Before we get to it, make sure you like and subscribe. You should always watch for video. Let's jump right into this, man. Bruh. Boosie and Kodak go to war over Kodak allegedly being scared to come out of his prison cell, basically being in PC. It's dumb. It's like, it's just dumb that, bro, like, we got people like Boosie. You like, bro, you made it. You made it from the trenches, bro. You are living a good life now. You're well off. You got money. You got businesses. Like, your family, when you was in jail, your family was out here sad as hell. Not saying like in a funny way, but I'm saying like the pleading that like we free him and we want him home and like free my son and free my brother. Like your whole family was on it, right? We all seen it. They lost you to the shit that you were either allegedly doing or doing in the streets. And it's for you to still get out, oh, yeah, I love the streets. Huh? The streets is what took you away from your family. The streets is what making so many families suffer and be in pain. And it's still niggas trying to praise the streets. When we already know the streets will never love you as much as you love it. It's crazy. And as far as PC go, the nigga is well off and famous. You already know most of the time when you are famous, you gonna get distorted when you go to jail. Oh, you got millions outside. We need some of that on our books. Sometimes niggas don't want to get bothered. I'm not saying that hey, it's cool and everybody should do it. But hey, if that's what you want to do, fuck it. People gotta start minding their own business. Even though we basically for the mind somebody else's business right now, but
man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Boosie and Kodak Black going to war over PC, protective custody, allegations, and Boosie going as far as making a list of rappers who didn't go PC in prison. If you use DoorDash, now more than 1,000 scan the Q. It'll take you to a quick form that you're reaching us on live. Kodak jumped in the live and was basically like, damn, homie, you could have, like doubled back and made shit right between us, because Boosie was calling out Kodak for allegations that were coming out way while Kodak was actually locked up. And Say Cheese would title this, Boosie refuses to apologize to Kodak Black after calling him out for working with 6ix9ine and admits it hurts seeing Kodak drugged up.
Still feel disrespected, buddy. You ain't clean your face. I don't give a
Man, that's Boosie, man. If you a fan of Boosie, y'all gotta understand Florida is heavily influenced by Boosie. Especially like from Central Florida to, just all over the fucking place, really. Like back in the day, like 09, 2010, bro, you know how many people had Boosie fades? You know how many people were rocking the NASCAR jackets? And just Boosie had Florida in the chokehold for real. And a lot.
He had LA on lock, nigga. Set it off, nigga. Started from the bottom, nigga. Shit. Even the Chargers shit. Boosie is the reason why I fell in love with Chargers shit. Seeing him in this beauty video, that shit was hard.
A lot of different ways. And everybody came up listening to Boosie. You can find old videos of Kodak Black with a Boosie fade. So we're not gonna act like Boosie isn't who he is, and that's very much a response we would expect from him.
I don't give a fuck. I feel disrespected, nigga. I feel disrespected every time you say something about me, nigga. I don't feel disrespected. That shit ain't nothing to me, though, nigga. I don't give a fuck you feel disrespected. I spoke how I felt about the situation, nigga. Fuck. You know you wasn't supposed to fuck with that. And I ain't gotta clean my face for nobody, Kodak, bro. I'm a gangster. Like, bro, I don't gotta clean my face for nobody. Anything I say, I stand on it. You should know that, bro. I kind of went too hard on you, but that's me, man. I was mad.
I remember the song. Like, it was crazy It was crazy for sure. Um, but I believe he still did 6ix9ine in the song. I think he still said he don't mess with no rats. I think he still said that in the song. I don't remember like the all the lyrics. I do remember the video. I did react to it. But I think he dissed him in the song.
Mad at you, nigga. I was mad at you. I looked at you like.
And supposedly he had got $1 million for it, or close to it, or something like that. It was a big check. It was a big check. And again, I believe he still did 6ix9ine in that song.
You know, like I am to my generation. Like I am to my generation. The shit that I stand, I looked at you like you is to that generation.
Now that right there, I can respect. And he's actually showing respect.
I get it. Like, he look at Kodak as basically you can say like the new version of him. How Boosie is to his generation, he feel like Kodak is to our generation. But it's total different times. But like the way how the niggas in Boosie's generation was moving, bruh, it's a whole different time, a whole different ball game now. And then like when Boosie was, you could say shit, 23, 22. The streets was heavily influential, and again, I'll always give niggas or people, men, whatever, the credit of nobody knew no better. Nobody knew no better, so therefore it was like when you go outside, it's the streets, and that's it. It wasn't it wasn't like how we can go onto a YouTube channel and see, across the world. We can go on Google and search a video of a place that we want to see, a place that we want to travel to. When it was Boosie time, it wasn't none of that. They couldn't search for none of that. They didn't know or see no better. But like now, niggas know better. That's why I don't see how niggas still be trying to heavily praise the streets, bro. Like that shit dumb. But again, like he did say, you know what you signed up for. So it's like you signed up for it. If you sign up for it still. Again, the streets are very dumb. They come with very, very dumb rules.
He admits he went a little too hard on Kodak, but he didn't do it out of spite. He did it out of love because he viewed Kodak as a gangster and the gangster rapper of his generation, even comparing Kodak to himself. With that comes respect. He's showing respect, but unfortunately, the respect goes out of the fucking window pretty fucking fast.
What you say and what you do matter, nigga. Anybody else, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. Anybody else would have did, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. But you, any of them other rappers, them niggas could have did that, man. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I don't hate you, my nigga. I don't wake up, I don't hate you, my nigga. I get mad when I see you, when I see you, man.
He don't feel like he hate him. He's disappointed.
I see you looking like you drugging and out your fucking top, I get mad, nigga.
And that's something to be mad about, bro. Cause that shit do me. As a fan, I'll be disappointed, bro. Like again, cause according to Kodak, he be saying that he's not on nothing. But it's like, bro, like come on, bro. We all seen people off something before, bro. Like if you ain't on nothing, that it's made me surprised. But again, I ain't gonna say that you is, but I highly doubt that you're not. But I'm not around you. But it's like again, that's another thing. We done lost so many people to people taking things, and people being on certain things, and people just continue to do it. Especially when it's even worse, sir. Because think about it, us regular folks, we don't have the access to the high potent things that they have access to. And then you got people that are more willing to finesse you because you're paying a bigger fee. And then again with the money, you have more access to it. That was always a fear of mine for one of my friends who was rapping. Like I always felt like if and when he makes it, it's gonna be bad because like he had a problem with drinking. So like I felt like when you get money, it's gonna go even worse because you're gonna have more money to buy more of it.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Now I feel like many can agree. When you see Kodak high as hell, drugged out, a lot of people are looking at that like lost potential because Kodak is a great artist. Everybody knows that. There's no denying it whatsoever. But the biggest threat to Kodak isn't another rapper, isn't some street shit. The biggest threat to Kodak is Kodak.
Facts.
The choices he makes
Facts.
and consuming what he consumes, that's the biggest threat to him. And everyone sees it. And again, respect to Boosie for saying, yo, this pisses me off. But Kodak would fire back, posting a video on his story of Boosie acting, I guess. We're gonna take a look at it.
Are you ready? Oh, it's already there. Niagara Falls?
Right.
Winter Falls?
Right.
Oh my God, baby. You're turning me on when you talk so slutty.
Now Boosie would say, yeah, we was josting on set, LOL, that ain't even in the movie. I'm a great actor. Just say you want to get in one of my films. I got the perfect role for you to play. A crackhead, no script needed, just be yourself. So, I mean, with this, you could have took that like Kodak was just trolling him, but then Boosie's firing back. Now, it would take a more disrespectful turn when Kodak would post that Boosie was basically begging Trump for a pardon. And he would say, I'm just showing repetitive patterns of Boosie being a which is, you know, that term right there, that's fighting words.
Didn't he pardon Trump? Did Trump pardon Kodak? Like, you can't use this.
It's pretty much anywhere, especially in the streets or in prison.
Don't like my kind.
Lil Wayne took a nice picture with him.
When he popped up and did it, I wasn't as surprised as other people because, you know, I always felt Wayne didn't care strongly about our black beliefs. You know, I always felt like that. I always felt like Wayne felt like he was rich more than black.
So if you can read between the lines, he's saying, look, you didn't support Trump. You shitted on Wayne for getting next to Trump, but now you're begging Trump for a pardon, which just, it doesn't seem like seems like that's a little bit fake. But whatever respect we thought they had for each other would go the fuck out the window when Boosie tells Kodak Black that he will never be respected again. You check PC, it's over with you. Will always be a bitch in our eyes. Any blank who check PC could never say he a gangster. Real street will never respect you. Kodak Black, you will never be respected again. You check PC, it's over with. You will always be a bitch in our eyes. Can't come back from that. Trying to troll Nipsey Hussle and had to check PC. Now what Boosie is referring to is when Kodak Black went to federal prison. Apparently Kodak landed at USP Big Sandy. And if you don't know, the USP yards are the deadliest yards in the feds. It is strict politics. It is like no fighting, straight knife play. People are getting bodied. When you think of USPs, like the real ones where it's going down, you got Big Sandy, which I believe is in Kentucky. You got Beaumont, which is in Texas. Like, these are real deal yards where if you have anything questionable about you, they'll stab you before they ask. It goes down. And Boosie wasn't the one that originally exposed this. I believe it was another Louisiana rapper by the name of Maine Music who actually was the first one to talk about this.
You said something about Kodak Black I want to touch on. You know, Kodak responded. He was really upset about the situation.
What he said, because I ain't really see it. What he said?
Basically, it was just, I don't really know verbatim what he said. It was about a year ago. But he did respond, basically saying it wasn't true or something about, I think you said something about Nipsey Hussle, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's talk about that situation. Have you talked to Kodak?
I haven't spoke to Kodak physically, no. I saw Kodak, like I told you, on the airlift. I was going to Florida at the time, and he probably was going when he was going. Me and him on the same USP yard never occurred. But when I got there, he was not there. When I was asked about Kodak, they said Kodak didn't come outside. My little partner run at home now, he had the car. He from Charlotte. He had this small little bitty, real gentleman. He got the whip for this unit. He was around him, he went on lockdown by him, all that. I'm not saying that the people didn't. I don't know what was told to him for him not to come out. But this situation, what was waiting him? If he don't know nothing about it, it's probably because you never was able to face it. But I'm telling you what awaits you. Well, what was gonna await you. This not a diss, I don't do that, son. I ain't got no problem with you. I don't got no problem with you.
But is it, did he go PC or did he not come out and say it? Which one? Because not coming out your cell is not going PC, nigga. You like, nigga, you just had to. It wasn't no need, nigga. Like, nigga probably feel like, nigga. Me personally, I feel like the yard is a setup. The yard is a setup because you gonna go to the yard, right? And then just say he say you know what awaits you and all that. You gonna go out in the yard. They say you go in here, even though it is prison, so therefore it ain't like you got 6 months. But I'm saying, it say you got 2 years. 2 years. You got 5, 4, whatever. You got some years. You go to the yard. You're gonna run into people who want to either test you or who are personally your enemies, and then bam. Now you get into a scuffle, or how Jake just said, niggas getting bodied, niggas getting poked, right? This say you just get poked, you still alive, but now you just got poked up. When you could have stayed your black ass in your cell, mind your business, and stay, you don't get your head down until you got up out of there. Look what happened to Tory Lane. Didn't he get poked up? He's still here, but I'm quite sure he would have much rather not have gotten poked up.
At all, but look at me like a giant because of that shit.
All right, so let me explain what he's saying for those that don't understand it. Main Music is a rapper from Baton Rouge, right? He's big in the whole NBA YoungBoy situation. And he went to the feds for weapon-related charges. When he hit Big Sandy, he talked to the person who was the head of the car. And the feds, everything is a car, right? That's like the gang, I guess. So the down south car, right, basically reported to him or told him, Kodak's here, but he ain't coming out. He's locked down. So PC and the feds, it's confinement. It's not a separate area. They're putting you in the box. They're not letting you out. Now, Main Music clarified. I don't know if the COs made him go in there. I don't know if they told him not to come out. But what awaited him was the Rolling 60s, the Crips, were going to push up on him for him basically talking crazy to Nipsey Hussle's wife after he passed. They were going to push up on him on that yard. Now, were people going to back Kodak? I mean, I'm sure if he stood on business, the down south car was going to back him. The Florida car was going to back him. But it never happened because he never came out. And this was the original call Main Music made to Say Cheese. This came out 3 years ago while he was still in the feds.
It's not sunny today, bro.
Yeah, we on, man.
What's up, Ron?
Man, we got Main Music in the building, man. How you doing?
What's up with it, guys? I'm coolin', man.
Man, how long you been?
I'm in Kentucky. I'm in USP Big Sandy right now.
Okay, and they just keep moving you around?
Nah, we had blew the spot in Florida. We had crashed in Florida, so they shipped me here.
What you mean you crashed? What happened?
Different cars crashed. But we crashed with the Florida car, like the Louisiana car and the Florida car crashed.
Like an actual car crash?
If you don't
Yeah, that guy has a car crash? No, nigga, more like them niggas started scuffling.
understand what he's saying, the cars crashed. That means the state of Louisiana versus the state of Florida. They went at it. He gets shipped. Now, take this into consideration. Main Music is from Louisiana. Kodak is from Florida. Their two states just went at it in the feds. And then following this, Main Music hits this other yard and he's like, man, Kodak Black ain't even on the compound. So you could take it as he was dissing him and he was shitting on Florida, whatever. But if Kodak never actually hit the yard, he isn't technically lying.
This is one of the worst pins.
Yo, wasn't Kodak at the same one? That sounds familiar.
Yeah, Kodak. Yeah, they say Kodak ain't come out, bro. They say he ain't checked in. The Crips pushed up on him when he made it or some shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know how it went. But a lot of the real men just like the Crip pushed up on him, doing about the shit with Nip. This shit real geographic around, and they asked could he come out. And when a nigga like, yeah, he can come out. But when it was time for him to come out the quarantine unit, he didn't come out, round.
Said that shit about Lauren London. That's what you talking about?
Yeah. When Nip died, yeah, that shit about Lauren London. Yeah, the Crips. I guess they had some words with that or some shit. For him with that, but he ain't come out though.
When you say he didn't come out of the pod.
Again, bro, like that's why you don't want to. Again, people gotta understand, bro. Like again, like how Jake said it in the beginning, or not even Jake, but it's Boosie said it to Kodak on an Instagram post. Like, you know what you signed up for. So therefore, again, even the situation with him saying something to Lauren about Nip, you know, bro, Nip is gone. And I think he said it. He wasn't even gone like that long when he said that shit. So like, bro, you know somebody like disrespecting somebody that a massive amount of people love. You know somebody gonna come see you about that. So you shouldn't even said it. Or at least, nigga, before you went to jail, nigga, hey, I apologize, bro. I didn't mean that. I was talking on the side of my neck. Something.
Nah, he ain't come out on the compound, period. Can't tell you what the compound looked like. He was in the shoot.
They can't tell you
that's where the PC allegations
That's crazy.
come from. When Kodak had to go to quarantine, because I don't know if this was COVID time, whatever, when that time expired, which was probably like 2 weeks, and it's time for him to hit the yard, he refused to go out. And Main Music is saying he knew the Crips wanted to push up on him. And the Crips was asking whoever, the Florida car, whoever, can he come out? They were like, yeah, he can come out. He don't got bad paperwork. He's good. He didn't want to.
Mr. PC.
Mr. PC.
Nigga, you check PC, my nigga. Nothing you rap is valid anymore, bro. Nothing you rap is valid, bro. Not to no street. Nothing you rap is valid. You ain't got more respect than a nigga who never made a hit, bro. Who trying, my nigga. You ain't got more respect than him, bro. I nigga respect them way more than you, my nigga. You check PC, my nigga. Nothing you rap is valid no more, my nigga. You not like that. Should I name all the rappers who been to the Fed, man? And ain't check PC, man.
And Boosie ain't playing. He literally made a list of everybody who went to the feds. Boosie makes a list of rappers who did not go.
He must have been typing this shit fast, but some of these things he put like 2 or 3 times. He must have been typing this shit fast as hell. And then he put Bill Cosby, boy. He put Bill Cosby, boy. Bill Cosby had nothing to worry about, buddy. He had nothing to worry about.
Into protective custody. Now, a lot of people have been DMing me. My DMs have been getting blowed up about how accurate this list is. So we're gonna go through it.
Then he put 6ix9ine. Was it 6ix9ine in the NPC the first time?
Boosie wasn't in PC. Tory Lanez
got poked up.
Tory Lanez is actually SNY. So that's actually the first fuck up of this list. Tory Lanez, just because he got stabbed doesn't mean he wasn't in PC. Tory Lanez is in SNY, which California, you have general population, and then you have SNY, which is where all the PCs, the ex-offenders, and all the weirdos go. Tory Lanez was in SNY.
See? Look, still got poked, bruh.
That's how he was able to get popped by somebody of another race under California's strict racial politics. So Tory Lanez actually shouldn't even be on this list. BG, Sue Surf. Now, Diddy is crazy because Diddy is on the yard. There's been videos of him on the yard, which is wild. Casanova, that's another one. Remember, Casanova got cut and then apparently either got the razor or had his own and cut the dude that cut him.
Yeah. See? Look.
Lil Kim, C Murder, Pooh Shiesty. Like, there's a lot. Young Boy, they got videos of Young Boy on the yard. So, you know, Dirk, obviously Dirk ain't hit a yard yet because he's still within like the federal jail, if you want to call it. But Young Boy hit a yard and they had video of him on their yard. So you can't say, oh, he's too rich, they're gonna force him into confinement. Nah, these rappers are proving again.
Not, you can still, even if they do that, if you don't want, I mean, I can't say it like it's a guarantee, but depending on who you are, where you go, probably how rich, they can try to force it, but I think you can fight against it also, too.
It's that Jack Boy, he was in state prison, ARAB, feds. There's a lot of people in this situation. Now, Thug never went to actual prison. Thug was only in the county jail, as far as I know. And I think he was in like his own shit, like his own dorm. He wasn't even around people. But T.I. was in federal prison and he wasn't PC. Quando is not PC.
That nigga put Martha Stewart. That's him. He said Martha Stewart is more of a thug than you, bro. That's fucked up.
Finesse 2 times. Regardless of the history that me and Finesse have had with the back and forth with the bullshit, Finesse 2 times was in general population at USP Beaumont. You gotta salute it. He really did it. He really lived it. And Beaumont is one of the fucking worst USPs you can hit. Bloody Beaumont. Finesse was there. He wasn't PC. Now the list gets crazier when you see Bill Cosby, Martha Stewart, because people are trying to say like, damn, he's saying Bill Cosby and Martha Stewart are more gangster than Kodak. It's just a lot of people. You know, you even got Rick Ross artist, St. Pete rapper Nino Breeze, shout out to bruh. And in his comment, he said, in my opinion, a blank just need to do their time, make it home to their family. Only way you pie is if you got put in PC by force or intimidation. And I never heard of nothing like that with Yak's name. Now, Boosie and Turk will go at it because Turk apparently is taking the side of Kodak, saying it was smart for him to do what he did.
My thing, again, bro, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, my thing is this, bro. Like, I understand Boosie's point of view, or, you know, Stan's point is like, nigga, we street. If you're gonna be street, you can't go PC. Which is, I get, again, it sounds dumb, but the streets are dumb, so they come with dumb rules. So therefore, he's not lying. He's not wrong for feeling the way he feels. Again, he's a original street dude, so he still had the street rules in his mindset. So that's how he feels. But it's like, my own thing about it is like, it's like, nigga, that's his life, bro. That's his life. If that's what he wanted to do, that's what he wanted to do. Like, I don't know.
Boosie. What's worse? A nigga going to PC to protect himself, to get back to his family, a nigga that's snitching and sending the niggas to the motherfucking penitentiary, taking a nigga away from his family. You tell me.
Now Boosie would go off on Turk saying he makes the city look bad. Even BG would diss Turk because, again, BG was another one saying that Kodak was on PC. BG's cellmate would come out, do an interview confirming Kodak was PC. They were all at
Nino Brown, this thing say, he said, I'm gonna get my boxing away. It says, PC stands for protecting coins. When you are a multi-millionaire fool, you are lying around a bunch of broke, hungry hyenas. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Like, look, again, that's his life. That's what he wanted to do. Fuck it. Okay, he went to PC. Did he go to PC because he was scared? We don't know. We don't know. He might have went to PC because he didn't want to be bothered. He might have went to PC because he didn't want to be poked up. I don't want to come in here and fight. I want to come in and do my time and get up out of here. Because again, when you get into a scuffle on the yard, you get poked up, whatever. The hole is non and void time. I was about to say, unallotted time, but because I'm streaming. But that time does not count toward the time that you were sentenced to. That is jail time, bro. That is consequence time. That's it. That's stand in the corner time. That's it. Like that time does nothing towards the time that you were sentenced. So again, bro, like people can do what they want to do, bro. If you feel like this is what you want to go, fuck it. Like again, like he said, what's worse, a nigga going to PC to protect himself or a nigga snitching? Nigga snitching should be worse. A nigga going to PC, nigga, like, I don't know, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Big Sandy. And Young Thug and Meek Mill,
especially the way you went into it,
would even chime in on Boosie's protective custody debate. Thug would say PC is smarter though. That shit hard. Get you nothing but heartaches from your family and kids and more charges if it's going on in the dorms. Meek would say, I'm skinny. I walked every yard in every jail I was in and held weight in every jail I was in, but jail is embarrassing, so I never speak on it. I'm gonna be honest. I think Meek did like 13 months or something like that. Like he did like the least amount of time, and he's like, I didn't go PC, but it's like you didn't really go anywhere.
That's still 13 months. That's still a year, bro. Like nigga, I didn't do that long, and every day you feel like nigga 5 days because the day goes by slow as hell, and you don't know what time it is.
Right. And then Thug is saying PC is smart. Look, I'm gonna be even more honest. Thug is not gonna say anything as far as snitching and all that after that whole fucking interrogation shit that came out.
You can't.
At the end of the fucking day, people are gonna say it's smart if you're a millionaire, you got a ton of money. One point that I think Turk made was he believes Kodak's lawyer was the one like, look, we're trying to get you a pardon. If you hit that yard and get into any fucking situation, it's gonna fuck up that pardon. To me, that actually makes sense. I know plenty of people that when it's coming time to them to go home and you got game time, meaning you have good time for good behavior, you only got like 60 days left, they'll find a reason to fucking go to confinement for some non-violent shit because being in there will keep them out of the violence. And essentially, you secure going home. I know people that have done that in state prison. Nobody looked at them as pussy. They're people.
I was in jail. I seen a nigga. Yeah, man. I was about to say something there, man.
That have busted shit before in there. Like, they done shot some shit in the prison. But they'll do that for some dumb shit, disrespect the CO or whatever, to go to confinement, to lock in for the next 30 or the next 60 or whatever it is, to make sure that they get that early release. And that's the same thing Turk was defending. At the end of the day, it doesn't sound like Kodak came out on that yard, but he got that presidential pardon and he came home. At the end of the day, everybody knows Kodak is on some drugs. Nobody wants to see him go out bad with that shit. And everybody knows Boosie also got a lot of motherfucking pride. He has a lot of pride because when people keep it solid, they maintain a level of pride from that, knowing that they've been through what they went through and they handled it how they believed they were supposed to. Hopefully, they can figure out this situation and put it to an end, because Boosie got disrespectful as a motherfucker when he said, Kodak, chill out before one of my fans sell you a bad pack and bust your heart. Fentanyl is that.
He shouldn't have said that shit. He shouldn't have said that. It is not that deep, bro. It is not that deep. It's not that deep. That's all I can say. Like, you love the streets way, way too motherfucking much. If you can go this far because the nigga went PC, Boosie, you need help, bro. You need help, bro. Again, you're in love with something that was taking you away from your family. Yes, you made it. You made it in the streets. You made your money. It helps. It was a step in helping you become who you are. Yes, but nigga, you're kind of in love with the shit too much. If you can go this far, because I guarantee if something was to happen, you gonna be the first one making a video. Man, bruh, I forgot what he be saying. Like some R.I.P. this and it's sad this didn't happen. Like that's what you gonna be the first one to make a video. You gonna be the first one, so you should never have said this shit. This is crazy.
That's some crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
crazy. I don't think Boosie means that.
Yeah, he. You love the streets way too much, bro. I can understand the nigga saying F you and your family, your kids, your mama. Like if Kodak went in and got to dissing people, then you said that, I can understand. Cause like, hey, bro, you dissing the whole family, bro. But nigga, because nigga you with PC, bro, Bruce, you love the streets way too motherfucking much, bro. It's time to let that shit go. It's time to let it go. The streets are done, bruh. If more people realize that shit, the gang shit will go away. But more people you got niggas like Boosie who keep promoting this shit. So therefore, it's always continue to be more and newer YNs. Because you got old niggas who don't want to let the shit go. Instead of telling niggas the real. Like, nigga, like people, when we were young, you know, people always say, the streets is going to lead you either to death or to jail. You need the people who've been to jail to tell you what's going to happen in there. If people want that more, then niggas probably hold up, man. Alright, nigga, one quick story. In jail, mind you, 18 years old. 70 man dorm. 70 niggas. 70 niggas in one dorm. A kid, another 18-year-old came in. He said he basically, if you know how street niggas call it, rolled himself up or transferred dorm because another person in his dorm got his manhood took. This is county jail. Do you think that shit only happened in the pen? No, it will happen anywhere because the niggas from the pen gotta come down to the county to go to court. Tell you, bro, that's why I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm straight. I learned my lesson, and I ain't going back, bro. I will stay focused on this 9 to 5 and grinding this social media shit to make me some money, bro. Because everything else ain't worth it.
Hopefully he doesn't mean that. Hopefully they're able to resolve whatever beef they have. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments section. Does PC discredit a rapper's entire career? Is it the same as snitching? I mean, let me know what y'all think. Because there's a lot of people that are gonna be like, yeah, once you go PC, you're no good. But ask them if they would do a feature with Kodak Black, and I guarantee you they jump on it.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that it ends their career, but if you're a street rapper, it is gonna make other street people look at you weird. Because again, the streets are dumb and come with dumb rules. But again, when you sign up for it, you know what you signed up for them dumb rules. So therefore, you gotta take them. You gotta accept them. Because again, that's what you signed up for. You signed up for something dumb to set them dumb rules. None is new. And even though like nowadays people try to make it seem like it's different forms of snitching, dry snitching, self-snitching. You snitch on this person but nobody went to jail. You snitch on somebody who's not here no more, so it's cool. Like all this type of different shit now, bro. It's like, nigga, it's time to let that shit go, bro. Especially again, it's cameras everywhere. Teslas, doorbells, the lights above, like either on a porch light, the garage light is a camera. Like, bro, niggas are setting up. You set yourself up for failure, bro. And people like gotta understand, especially black people, bro. Look at all the sacrifice our people did for us to end up here. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like was it worth it? That shit's dumb. And then for young people, always remember this, right? Remember this. You are, especially young, black, Mexican, Asian, whatever. street white people. Think of this before you get to joining some shit. You already are looked at as bad because of who you are. You're a man. You're black, white, Asian, Filipino, street white, whatever. You already looked at in a certain light, and then you put a more target on your back when you join the street shit. Now you gotta watch out for more cops and more people who don't even know these niggas look like, but they know you. Dangerous game, bro. Even if you hanging on the block, you gotta have a pistol, and then when you got the pistol, you gotta still worry about the ops and the cops. Not worth it.